Have you ever noticed that the more you sit, the harder it becomes to get moving again? If you're over 60, you're not imagining things. Our bodies naturally change as we age. Muscles can weaken, joints can become stiffer, and energy levels may not be what they once were. But here's the good news. Staying active can help slow many of these changes and improve your quality of life. Today, let's talk about why staying active after 60 is one of the best gifts you can give yourself. First, being active doesn't mean running marathons or spending hours at the gym. In fact, some of the healthiest older adults simply make movement a part of their daily routine. A short morning walk, working in the garden, doing home projects such as staining your deck, taking the stairs whenever possible, stretching while watching television. These small activities add up and can make a huge difference in your ability for movement. One of the biggest benefits of staying active is maintaining your independence. Most of us want to continue living life on our own terms. We want to shop for ourselves, travel when we can, and handle everyday tasks without constantly relying on others. And this is something I choose to do with my little home improvement projects. I never take on too much that I can't handle, but just enough to keep me busy. Regular movement helps maintain the strength, balance, and flexibility needed to do these things. So that's where my trampoline comes in, and I bounce on my trampoline every day. Another important benefit is protecting your health. Physical activity can help lower blood pressure. My blood pressure has been lower lately. It can improve your heart health, manage your weight. I'm dropping a couple of pounds, strengthen bones, and even reduce the risk of certain chronic illnesses. But the benefits aren't just physical. Staying active is also good for your mental and emotional well-being, especially when you're doing activities where you have to think and you have to use that muscle memory. Those are extremely good for maintaining good mental and emotional well-being. Many people over 60 experience loneliness, boredom, or even depression, especially after retirement. Exercise releases feel-good chemicals that can boost your mood and reduce stress. Even a simple walk around the neighborhood can help clear your mind and improve your outlook. And there are days when I am not feeling my good, cheery self, where I will have to go outside just to break the monotony of being inside, just to feel the sunshine and just change my outlook by going outside. It really does help. So let's talk about balance for a moment. Falls are one of the biggest concerns as we get older. The good news is that activities like walking, stretching, yoga, rebounding, and simple strength exercises can improve balance and stability, reducing the risk of injury. I've noticed since I've been doing my rebounding, my coordination, my balance is a lot stronger. I feel more steady on my feet now. And you might be thinking, I haven't exercised in years. That's okay. The best time to start isn't when you're younger. The best time to start is today. Just by taking that first little step outside your door, getting a little walk in, you are fine. This is what you can do. A 5-minute walk, or maybe just standing up and stretching a few times a day. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is progress. Remember, every step counts, because if you're not moving at all, anything you do is better than nothing. One of the greatest misconceptions about aging is that slowing down is inevitable. While our bodies do change, many people remain active and vibrant well into their 70s and 80s and beyond. The secret isn't luck, it's consistency. Moving a little bit every day is far more effective than doing too much once in a while. So you have some people, they will sit for days and then get up and start, sweating because they're just doing too much. Just a little bit every day is better than just getting up and making that big movement. Now, over the course of the weekend, I did stain my porch, and I took my time. I never broke a sweat. Then I mowed my lawn as well as my neighbor's lawn, and I worked up a little sweat doing that because that was a lot of activity, a lot of walking. And you see Patty Cake, she just had to come over, but the stairs had dried by then, so she could walk on the steps. But staying active, being outside whenever you can, just changes your whole outlook. No matter how much you enjoy being in your home, like I do, getting outside just changes your outlook a little bit on life, I guess. I don't know, but I know whenever I step outside my door, I feel so much better. Because sometimes we lock ourselves in like we're prisoners, so we have to stop doing that. So if you're over 60, make a commitment to yourself. Take a walk, step outside, do something outside of your norm. Join an exercise class if you want to be around other people. Dance in your living room. Dancing, oh my gosh, dancing is so good for you because you move every part of your body when you're dancing. You can go outside, find projects that you need to do outside, mowing the lawn, pulling weeds out of your garden. Just whatever you do, find some joy in it. Find activities that you enjoy and just keep moving. Because you have to remember, staying active is good for your physical body and your mind. Staying active isn't about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. You don't want to just continue living. You want to have a way to enjoy the life that you're living. So just sitting there staring at the television, is that really enjoying life? No, you want to experience. You want to see things that maybe you've never seen before. So that's when you have to take a step outside your house. You have to start being more active. It really does help. I mean, there was a time when I did not want to leave my house. I was so depressed. But I thank God every day that I came out of that. I would lay in the bed. I wouldn't put on clothes. I wouldn't take a shower. And I was just really in a bad spot. And slowly, I started making changes. And a lot of times when you hear people like yourself as an older adult who have changed their life and they're happy now and you get to see them, it just makes you realize we are so much alike in aspects of our lives. And that's why a lot of times I make these videos, because I know I'm not the only one going through whatever I'm going through. So every day, try and find something to do that's a little different from the day before to keep yourself active and busy. So if you have enjoyed this video, please like it, comment, hype it up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't been here before, and just keep living your life to the fullest. See you next time, my angels. She wants to come out so bad, but my steps are still wet, so she has to wait a little while, and so do I. She's trying to bite out of the door.